Every Tuesday, traffic expert Jayson Luber tackles a question driving you crazy.
Jayson joins us now, and this week it's about who has the right-of-way while making turns.
And specifically, when two drivers are facing each other, one wants to go left and the other one wants to go right. Now, it's a little bit confusing for some. All right, so Ryan from Colorado Springs writes, what's driving you crazy? I've had a dozen near misses, all to do with drivers making a left turn and not yielding to drivers making a right turn at a traffic light. Both drivers have a green light, but with the left turning driver having a flashing yellow light. Who has the right of way? Now, I took your question, since you're in the Springs, Ryan, to the Colorado Springs Police Department, who tell me generally the right turning vehicle will have the right of way, especially if they have a green light. However, the answer to this question really depends on all the circumstances at the intersection, like if the drivers are turning into the same lane or there are two lanes available. So if you're turning into the same lane, the driver turning right has the right of way. If there are two lanes, then both are free to turn at the same time. However, that person making the left has to be careful that there's no immediate hazard. Otherwise, they'll be at fault for the crash if it happens. In a situation where a driver is making a left-hand turn and there is a green arrow, then they have the right of way, and a vehicle making a right-hand turn on the red has to wait. In the latest edition of the Colorado Driver Handbook, it says that you must yield to all oncoming traffic if you are making a left, unless you have a green arrow or arrive first at a four-way stop. However, each intersection will put a slight different variation on that rule. Now, of course, the details such as the number of lanes and the type of lights and the flashing arrows, any of the signage, that's all determining who will have the right of way at any given situation. But bottom line here, right before left, unless left has a green arrow. I have much more on this right now. It's on the denverchannel.com. You just go to the traffic menu right there on the left side, go to Denver 7 traffic, and then driving you crazy.
And when the light turns